Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, to help the Shias with the Sunnis and not want to go to the Hadiths or the Quran. I was thinking maybe it's going to be tough here to come screencasting, let's see, and even talking because I'm talking in Urdu and what is happening to me. Am I connected with the Shia or the Pakistani Shia? So recently what they've done, or I suspect. Anyways, when I was on Facebook and I went to the Ismailis, right? So Shias, I'm going to tell you, 12 Shias, don't worry about your losing your faith or that I'm the only one who's going to get the Sunnis or whatever come against you. That's not what I want. Disclaimer, right? Hate, no hate. I have written something. It's when you hate purely, like you hate Yazid, right? Shias. Of course you hate Yazid, you hate Muawiyah, but we've never gone after the Sunnis. And by the way, Salim Alani, that Ismaili group, that small, 12 Shias, you get it? No, you don't get it. You see, when I went on Facebook to tell them, I realized that I have to help the Ismailis too or something. It took it quite insane, right? Psychotic. I have to help the Ismailis. According to wherever there's a fight or something, according to this shaman healer. Insane. I should be insane, right? Who comes with, they're going to have a premiere too, with Jerry Merzinski. I did not go on their exclusive, something different about the Aghanis, Ismailis. I call them sometimes Aghanis. Please understand, because I have this obstacle. Maybe Imam Ali's sword is on top of me, hanging. I went there, said about Imam Hussein and Prophet Muhammad in Muharram time. Like, oh, are you going to cry like the Shia, 12 Shias? I didn't exclusively against their different practices, right? So, what about you, 12 Shias? If you have this fear and you want to send more people, more Sunnis, more someone from apostate imams, please, where you've allotted him, I suspect, to divert my attention. That's why he was in the beginning giving me so much attention. So that I would not come here alone, screencasting. Why don't you come there? Oh, he's got a whole channel, apostate imam, He was a Shia, 12 Shia. He's changed. Or Taqiyya. I wonder. And well, you Shias, 12 Shias, right? Hate? No, it's just, see, Salim Lalani, you wouldn't mind putting the Ismailis in trouble, right? You won't even, okay. If you can't help them, you're going to help them against their religion, right? Against their belief. If you can't help them, neglect them, avoid them. Look how, so these poor small Ismaili group and the Imam, they even get it from the 12 Shias. Okay? Now, Hindus also, Indians, helping the 12 Shia belief, or what, that I shouldn't do this. So everything is against me. Against all odds, I'm doing this. Because there are 12 Shias against me, and what tactics they use to come here and deflect me from the true path I'm on, to expose the lies about Islam on the whole. So sometimes Sunni Islam, sometimes Shia Islam, sometimes both, but not too much Sunni Islam. Because when I want to go to the Sunni hadiths, the ones that the Sunnis take, right, want to show the Shias that poor Aisha or this, yes, take this. Why? So the way I take it step by step. Now recently, Salim Lalani has put a thing that could put, and he said it with what's her name, Parveen Oday, or her last name, sorry, I've forgotten. Is it, and the first name also. So they were discussing how Ismailis deceived the Hindus and told them that Imam Ali was the Dasaftar. He's already come, Imam Ali, right? And some one or two Hindus were saying, oh my God, Ismailis have deceived. Acha, this, that, should do something, this is terrible. I mean, there could have arisen, or, or a thing against the Ismailis in India. As we know, recently, against the Christians also. First, the Christians were against the Hindus, and they were doing a great missionary work in India, converting people. And how they converted at one time, I know, with that, I can't say it, wo kya hai, banduk ka kya hota hai? Even in Urdu, I can't say it. So the pig thing and the beef thing, and that's how they convert. No, wait a minute. The cow, beef, and for the Muslims and for the Hindus, yeah, something like this, right? So the Christian missionaries, how they converted. Recently, the one coming on, it looked like him. Like, what has he done in England, right? This Christian. So it seems like Shia is going to overpower the whole world. Christians will be gone cases. Inside the Church of England's sex cult. Church of England's. Ooh, Church of England. Oh, maybe our king. Oh, I mean, maybe the British king will become Shia. Right? Anyways, recent hopes. So, His Highness, salutations, His Highness Al Khan IV is here. Deluded dude. me the deluded. So I just had a nice dream about an Ismaili getting something from Britain. Not only, so Portugal, for the Ismailis, great. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. And maybe you will also get some medal or your home. Britain is your home. And the British are going to help. Like the Portuguese. You see, Salim, and the 12 Shias have not spared online the Ismailis, right? So here we are again. Salim Lalani has put this, and I liked it, right? And I'm thinking, why should I fight for the Ismailis against Salim Lalani, but fight here? I mean, fighting means, a good fight, helping Ismailis also to leave. Agha Khani Deception Hindu chapter. Where are the Hindus? Oh, Hindus must be so happy, and they might even attack. Toba, we don't want that, right? I haven't seen a 12 Shia defend Ismailis, seeing that they are in the minority everywhere around the world, and something bad could happen to them. So there's, even in Pakistan or Azhar University, the 12 Shias got with the Sunnis and they made out what? They made out. rendezvous. So they came with so that 12 Shias helped themselves but didn't help. Please invite the Ismailis also, right? And make them one of the madhabs. Accept it. Accept it. Only King Jordan did it this time. Not other. And Egypt first was Agha Khani. History has this, that they established the power, Islam, in Egypt. They were the first ones, Al-Khanis, Ismailis. Okay, so who's going to come now? Achanak popping up from apostate Imam. Yeah, and I think I should talk in Urdu because this jinn, this connection is, it's a lot of, they won't let me talk properly. Now you see, and another thing recently, there was this news, I don't know whether true or false, that the Hindus were persecuting. Oh, so you're going to come against me and say, Urdu start ho gayi. Urdu has started. ये तो हमारे 12 शियास के इस बिलीफ पे, इसको तो बंद करो. कैसे करें टैक्टिक्स. अपोस्टेट इमाम को फ़ोन करो, इसको फ़ोन करो, उसको फ़ोन करो, हिंदुओं को फ़ोन करो, कुछ करो, कांटेक्ट करो. Hindus persecuted? No, Hindus persecuted Christians in India. तो इस पे आपको 12 Shias, right, in India recently. अभी आते हैं इधर. Violence against Christians in India. Wikipedia. These acts of violence include arson of churches, conversion of Christians by force. अभी ये Indian Hindus भी कोई innocent नहीं है. Physical violence, murders, sexual assaults, rapes, gang rapes. Ooh, ये तो हद हो गई. It's like Pakistan, perhaps, or even what? And the population of India is more. Allah bichare. Christians like this, right? And when was this? So either last night. Oh, yeah, last night. So they might send someone with a Sunni belief and all this, try to deflect me from my topic. That next time this, and human welfare also, right? So we care for the people. We don't want any fights in the right. We want discussions. We want dialogues. When I say fighting, I mean fighting a good fight, not even here like debating to help the Ismailis. I don't mean that way. A good fight is when you help people in a peaceful way. That's what the definition of a good fight is for me. Disclaimer. अच्छा ये क्या है 1925 में क्या हुआ था? The RSS who promote a form of nationalism, oppose the spread of foreign religions like Islam. ये तो पहले ही हो रहा है तो इंडिया में. A 1999 Human Rights Watch report stated that in many instances, Christian institutions and individuals were singled out for violence in response to their efforts to promote education. Violence. The Human Rights Watch report also noted that a significant reason for the publication and circulation of anti-Christian propaganda and the acts of violence which it contributes to is a vested interest in keeping these communities in a state of economic dependence. 2008, the National Commission for Minorities reported that the state governments, which were controlled by the BJP and its allies, supported the perpetrators of violence against Christians. BJP and its allies. Toba, 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 ye kya hai? Criminal acts. Anti-Christian violence also again increased after the BJP came to power in 2014. और बीजेपी वाले उनको गांधी जी और सोनिया गांधी और they say against them. This is the problem in India. India is not a peaceful country that I thought would, take your spirituality, be peaceful. No, no. They're also spreading violence in all this. Manifestation. Each year, India's internal security and its national memory, okay, they have black magic like anything. So, but मैं तो इधर आई हूँ मरने के लिए. I mean, अपनी मौत को इन्वाइट कर. क्या करें? ह्यूमैनिटी को सेव करना है. और ऐसे तो इंडियंस भी कहते हैं. इंडियन के गुरु भी कहते हैं. But they go around in the world. They have a name. They know how to talk. Sorry, some gurus. Oh, so many deceptions. So many. इंडिया का नाम बनाना चाहते हैं. ये क्या? ठीक है, कुछ ट्रू भी होंगे, लेकिन इसको तो बंद करें. इमीडिएटली ये वायलेंस बंद होना चाहिए against the Christian minorities. Christian, the actual number of such attacks is probably higher. अच्छा, ये मुझे ना अपने लोग बेवकूफ़ समझते हैं, जैसे कि मुझे कुछ आता नहीं है और मैं ऐसे. हाँ, इंटरव्यू अगर मेरा लेंगे या मैं ज़्यादा मैं अपनी वीकनेस नहीं, बिकॉज देर ऐसे खड़े हुए हैं मेरा दुश्मन. मेरे एडम सीकर को देख लो, नूरिया ख़ान के चैनल पे इंटरव्यू. इमैच्योर इम्बेसाइल फ्रॉम 9. अच्छा, मैं हारिस सुल्तान को बोल रही हूँ, ये क्या आपने जो वीडियो दिखाया है भाई साहब, ये इंडिया के अगेंस्ट लाइक मुझे कह रहे कि यू वर्शिप. अरे ये आई वर्शिप मोदी. नो मैं तो इंडियन हूँ ही नहीं कि मोदी को वर्शिप करूँ. अगर मैं मुझे किसी को वर्शिप करना है तो सेल्फ को वर्शिप करूँगी मैं. राइट. तो ऐसे जंप करता है कंक्लूजन्स पे. वो क्या बोलते हैं, स्ट्रॉमैन. अभी हारिस सुल्तान इज़ अ वेरी एजुकेटेड, वेल रेड and professional YouTuber. मुझे आप लोगों ने innocent, naive or naive, yani, in my father's tongue, naive, Arabic coming. January 1988 and February 9. हाँ, तो ये देखें. हाँ, ये देखें. और आप लोग मेरे चैनल को कि she's the one hate, she's spreading hate. They've dug out, YouTube has dug out. How? 8 years old video. समझाए naive, huh? 2007 Kandamal violence. Oh, I can't read. But of course, what I want is, you see. अच्छा, कोई 12 शिया, वो तो opportunist है. वो तो सलीम लालानी के वहाँ कमेंट भी किया है कि why don't you come, Salim Lalani, why Sunni, why don't you come to Shia Islam, 12 Islam, our imams are true, all 12 imams and things like that, they would put. A very, ये भी शिया कम नहीं है, कुछ, but, amazing people, शियास भी. मुझे लेकिन जो हमारे ज़्यादातर जो अच्छे लोग हैं वो चुप रहते हैं, चुप, साइलेंट. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने तो देखा कि मैं थोड़ी आगा खान के डिफरेंट प्रैक्टिसेस पे, नो ऑन इस्लाम. I got myself into trouble on Facebook against the with the smileys. बोला हमारे prophet को कुछ नहीं बोलो, right? Don't say anything against the prophet. It was on the prophet, like this grand, you are, okay, you have a day or 2 or 3, and you will have your, the Ismailis, and you know what they have is zikr of Imam, no, I mean not the zikr Allah, please, the events, this thing, they won't cry as much as the 12 Shias do, and all this flagellation and all. Mourning like the 12 Shias in Pakistan and India and elsewhere, Iraq, but more in India and Pakistan, I think. I haven't been to Iran, so I don't know, but a lot, the way we commemorate Imam Hussein. So I told the Ismailis on Facebook, you are going to cry for this Imam Hussein, right? Nothing different from the 12 Shias or the Sunnis. Oh, no, a little bit different. I think also some Sunnis, they keep a fast, they keep a fast day on that day, although they know that Islam has won, but some of them don't celebrate, don't put music on. Some Sunnis also, they respect that day soberly. So the Ismailis also, not like the Sunnis, but different. They don't keep a fast because I think Yazid's mother, I was told, kept a fast. And that's what the Sunnis do. And we won't keep a fast. But there's another thing, we just have water. Some can keep that. It's not obligatory on the 10th Muharram. Faka. We can have perhaps water, tea. Can we have tea? Don't know about that. So this. But we don't keep the Shias don't keep, 12 Shias don't keep a fast on 10th of Muharram because Yazid's mother kept a fast. So this also, right? How can we help the vulnerable? But 12 Shias, you would want to put yourself in this, right? Because I don't know what tricks you're playing here against me. And what you could say. Dig out when I wanted peace between, so King of Jordan, what he has done, this is what I was telling the Sunni and Shias in Pakistan, that you should be like this. You see what amazing work, and Ismailis included in that. But 12 Shias, ask yourself, against the Ahmadis in Pakistan, I read an article or something online or somewhere, okay, when against the Ahmadis, even 12 Shias got, united with the Sunnis in Pakistan. This 12 Shias. You get it? Not an Islamic school. It's not Islamic. Ahmadis cannot be called Muslims. So how you got the 12 Shias also involved with the government, whatever committee was set up, the religious scholars in Pakistan. 12 Shias united with the Sunnis against Ahmadis in Pakistan and India also perhaps. But I heard in Pakistan someone was saying it's an inside story that I didn't know about my 12 Shia thing, that this part, that they did this, right? So look at their, it's not right. Look at their unfair act against the Ahmadis in Pakistan. So when it serves your interest and purpose, you also do the same, like the Sunnis do. Right? So how can you blame the Sunnis? 12 Shias? Oh, so we know the true Imam. Yeah, but you got with the Sunnis united on that. against the Ahmadis. Think of the Ahmadis, right? Also, yeah, that point has come out, thank God. I thought I would forget or not remember, and I'm not prepared for this. Never will be, perhaps. Or maybe later on. How can we help without getting the vulnerable? Excuse me, Shias, if you want to put 12 Shias, put yourself in this and say, oh, look, she's not helping the vulnerable. We are the vulnerable. We are the vulnerable. Otherwise, take legal action. How the criminals used authorities or exploited them or the situation so these Pakistani men, were able to rape the British girls. Maybe like me, you don't have substantial evidence. And it goes on, and if speaking publicly is the only way so that you feel less of the suffocation or whatever, like I could grasp when, I can't gasp, when I can't get my breathing, when I'm suffocating. Hello, live stream, Facebook. I'm not feeling well. Oh, now can I get up and make tea, fresh tea? I just had a little bit. Right. Thank you, live stream. Oh, a lot of deception. So, no, I'm going to start with this, right? Here. I mean, go back to the topic. Oh. So, 12 Shias. Now, your Imam Ali here, right? मुल्ला सदरा को तो आप लोगों ने ईरान कहाँ था ईरान शियाज ने excommunicate कर लिया. Okay, why am I talking in Urdu? Goodness gracious. So let's go to the Shia Tafsir. So I will be doing Shia Tafsir. Let's see. Oh, my health. Oh, some Ali Wala is the La Fatah illa Ali. Put the swords. Ooh, Ali aa raha hai sword ke saath. Zulfiqar, huh? So, bleeding inside. Yeah. This is not going to be a professional like Adam Seeker and the rest of the ex-Muslims online. I hope you understand, like, bichari. I don't want your sympathies taken. हम थोड़े मरे हुए हैं, डरे हुए हैं, कभी डरते भी हैं, कभी डरते नहीं थे, बोल्ड थे, courageous. लेकिन आजकल बहुत डरते हैं. अभी तो हर एक से no, I'm exaggerating. Yeah, I don't know how to put it properly. I need an expert to help me, if there is anyone. और पता है क्या, I really do want to help out, लेकिन जिगर चाहिए, heart चाहिए, need a very strong heart. और मैं I'm saying, if you can please help me in this human welfare, and why not use, so I'm, oh, tea. So, this live stream, इतना दिल में और कितना हमें मारा है, battered, I feel. और ये हिंदू तो इमाम हुसैन को पूजा करना चाह रहे थे. कोट्स दिखा सकती हूँ मैं, राइट? तो ये हिंदू इंडियन मुझे छोड़ेंगे नहीं. Every which way but Sahara loses. I don't want sympathies. I'm just telling you. तो थोड़ा सा अगर आप में justice आए, justice. Hindus, yeah? So here I am. I just had tea, little bit left from last night. Basi tea. And now I'm able to get up. मनमोहन जी कह रहा था कि क्या फ्रेशनेस है मॉर्निंग में, राइट? मेरी तो फ्रेशनेस चली गई है. एक थोड़ा लॉन्ग खाए. ओह बेचारी ने टूथब्रश नहीं किया है, बड़ा अनफ्रेश, ना शावर ना कुछ. कितने साल बेचारी Zahra. Poor Zahra, poor thing. Long time. Mera long kabacha. My father liked the song Punjabi. And I was like, what? But in Punjabi, long kabacha. I'm saying long bol rahi hai. Okay, that's my kettle. Finally making fresh tea in an unfresh Zahra fresh morning. और चाहिए तो और हरास करो. जब तक वो नदीम सरवर ने क्या गाया है, ओह सॉरी, क्या पढ़ा है, what did he, Noha गाया. My aunts, you see this, me, कुत्ते की दुम जोड़ी की टेढ़ी. So you can't teach Zahra new tricks. She will never listen, never learn the right way, correct way to say Noha. Reciting गाना गाया नदीम सरवर ने बीबी ज़ैनब का यद कल है. अभी और भी अगर जुल्म है तो करो जुल्म. This is the Noah. I'm not encouraging hate speech or things against. This is what Nadeem Sarwar has said. Recited in his Noah. In the Noah he's written for Bibi Zainab. I think it's Yadikal Khair Biham Rabbi Kaaba ki Kasam. I get all nervous when people, even Muslims, even as a Shia, to say, I swear. I thought God swore in London through this song for me that He will keep me with someone I love, or denying the love that I have for her. So now I'll come back on the topic. I know I've strayed from the topic, but this is the preliminary, introduction. Let's have some. So I have been unable to breathe when I wake up in the middle of the night during my sleep, that I can't breathe properly. The oxygen is not going, but I have to have iodine. So the only thing, I remembered this lady, she saved my, no, I don't think so. A little bit, maybe because I'm having white bread now again. That day I had just one with my eggs. That's why it worked. One day. Otherwise unable to do good things for myself, eat healthy. Where's the thingamajig? Oops, खोलना पड़ेगा, sorry. So I have to open something here. Thank you for waiting. Sorry, I don't mean to. I know time is very. But this is a meeting. I'm not well, and I don't mean to, I'm so important, the people who have cancer and diseases, they go on, they go to work. We are going to work. Chronic fatigue. थक गए. वैसे ही थकन तो है, बस थोड़ा करने से. अरे हम तो काम पे जाते हैं. हमारा कैंसर पता है, हमारे टीचर को भी. Sometimes I mean it in a sarcastic manner. Yeah. What are you saying to me? अभी मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी जो रात को toss and turn after this, my live stream that had come on this Surah 2 ayat and the Shia Tafsir and the Najul Balagha. अभी मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी. I will show you where Imam Ali ने, like आपको पता है जो बोला attributes नहीं लेना तो हय्य हय्यो हय्युल क़य्यूम भी तो एक attribute है. फिर अल्लाह कहाँ है कोई नहीं जानता. I mean हमारे शिया में इमाम भी नहीं जानता, सिर्फ अल्लाह ही जानता है. दुआ मशरूल where he is, what he is, in what respect he is. All this. आप देखें क्या what ज्यादती, like unfairness, injustice. I'm making tea and I'm out of breath. मैं sympathies नहीं चाह रही हूँ. खुदा के वास्ते अपने रखें तुम लोग family members. ताकत क्रॉनिक फटीग, जाहिल के जाहिल, इसी के जाहिलत, जुल्म, जालिम, जुल्मात. तो ये ऐसा जो बचपन से हमें क्या क्या जतन करते. शिया भी हमारे कुछ फैमिली मेम्बर्स और ये बिल्कुल यानी इसको हेल्प नहीं करो, कोई बोलेगा क्या. फ्रॉम माई फादर साइड mother was from my mother, you know, I learned understanding hearts, not sympathy. लेकिन आप सोचें वो तो शिया थी ना. सोचें इमाम अली ने क्या कहा है about listening to the distress. छोड़े जीसस क्राइस्ट फॉर द, यानी मैंने तो पूरा जीसस क्राइस्ट का बोल दिया सर्मन अपने नहीं अपनी टीचर क्रिश्चियन लेडी के घर पे इन आवर हाउस. आई वाज हंग्री एंड यू gave me something to drink. I was thirsty. Oh, sorry, I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. Abhi मेरा दिमाग, my mind is not connected. When will I come here? Why am I dilly-dallying? कुछ ठीक है अभी हम. Oh, because you see, I had to get up. This helped me get up and make fresh tea. Tired. Abhi मैं कह. So please bear with me, yeah, if you can. And more, disclaimer. I don't want to, even when I say I hate Shias or Hindus, I don't want, like, no violence against them, right? And because there's a reason behind this, right? So many Hindus, अरे मेरा तो दिल टूट गया इधर. I mean, और Arabs भी मुझे हेल्प नहीं कर रहे. Like, और मैं तो I am like a foreigner in my great grandfather's country. जिसकी I have a passport and everything, right? But I am a foreigner here. I feel there's no Pakistan में I felt like a foreigner. पंजाबियों ने और पता नहीं क्या, like, you know, my aunt used to tell me anyways when I was a child कि क्या किया. अहमद चावला, एक रहीम अली चावला है, एक हमारा मेरे मदर का अंकल, रिकग्नाइज नहीं किया. तो देखिए अभी कितने पंजाबी, हर सुल्तान, इवन अ क्रिश्चियन पंजाबी, गालिब कमाल, फिर ये मिले भी थे. और ये maybe even Adam Seeker sounds like a Punjabi, I'm not sure, but he does sound like a Punjabi. कितना इन पंजाबी छा जाएंगे. नहीं, maybe I'm exaggerating. नूरिया खान भी शायद पंजाबी है, पता नहीं, I am not sure. ये एक्स मुस्लिम्स हैं। और पता है मुझे तो इतना शर्म आती है कि मैं इन पंजाबियों में भी मैं बेचारों ने कहा फीमेल आए मेरा, तो मैंने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया था उनके चैनल पे। और अरीशा के चैनल पे वो KL हिंदू इंडियन है, मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं पसंद है। जो जो भी झूठ बोलता है तो मुझे, लेकिन इनको तो कुछ वो नहीं है। ये लोग तो बेशर्मी, लाइक दे गो ऑन विदाउट इवन अ कॉन्शियंस प्रिकिंग देम, you know, that conscience, what I mean shamelessly, is that your conscience doesn't even prick you. Adam Seeker goes on, Sam Shaman goes on, and they get so much help from the Christians, right? तो अच्छा, मैं जल्दी गुस्से में आ जाती हूँ, बिकॉज तौबा करें, लाइक हाउ, यू नो, टेकिंग आई डू आई रियल नो, ऐसा मुग कर दिया। मुग मीन्स यू नो डेड बट नॉट डेड, राइट? ऐसा लाइक डल, और ऐसे लाइक यू नो मुग in my mother's tongue, I think, is. So I don't realize sometimes, but I know when I was a child, I knew what human people. Thank God for my grand aunt and my mother's aunt, कि कुछ अच्छा वक्त उधर गुजर गया with my grand aunt. Tea, so Mamie made lovely tea. Even the fresh milk, क्या कड़क, और क्या like amazing, और क्या थी, I mean what service she did. Oh, humble lady. तो मुझे सिखाया कि हम किसी के साथ भी कंपटीशन नहीं करते, हमें अपना इधर अवार्ड मिले या नहीं मिले. सो इट कम्स फ्रॉम हर फैमिली, रिलेटिव्स एंड ऑल दिस, राइट? हम शिकवा न कोई, हम पहले ऐसे होते थे, हमें कुछ मिले नहीं मिले, हम दे रहे. अहमद चावला. न शिकवा है कोई, गुलाम अली चावला. And we know the Rahim Ali Chagla, they're all my mother's relatives. ना कोई गिला है, सदा खुश रहे तुम, मेरी ये दुआ. हम लोग चुप करके बैठ जाते थे. It's only my aunt, one aunt, not even my grand aunt, who is closer in relation to Ahmed, Rahim Ali. All right, sorry, excuse me. Ghulam Ali Chawla को नहीं मिला recognition. So we do. हमें recognition मिले नहीं मिले, do good anyways. Like Mother Teresa has said, or who has written this, do good anyways. कुछ मिले नहीं मिले. I was like this before. And what do you have to lose to do good? Like my friend put it, Karachi American School later on, when I reunited with her. What do you have to lose? ये R क्यों say there so I can't pronounce. Something's wrong with me. I can't pronounce the R's properly, even in English. Something's wrong with me. So this, okay. Are we ready? So thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I'll go to the topic. But thank you. I found this channel that's helping the vulnerable. But I'm sorry, I can't. Acha, how can we help? So can you help me? Help the vulnerable. There's a channel. This doesn't mean that I'll be talking every time there's something. I can't talk about it. Sometimes I'm quiet about it. Doesn't mean. So if you can help me help the vulnerable, that'll be so great. So great. And I would really appreciate it. And so if it's safe for them or us to talk and use social media, then we should, right? They use your discretion, and can we say to them that we trust you, we believe you, you have our backing. Trust is the thing I wanted to give. No, who am I to give? But, trying to make you realize, Hindus also, but you betrayed my trust. You lied against the Gujarat riots here, कि एल आया मेरे अगेंस्ट झूठ बोला on the Quran ayat. Then I came out with what we had said privately, and I went after him on Fatima XM, and also where authorities concerned have failed to protect you or help you, right? So many things like this. Please help me to make a draft, the thing on this. Like, no, but who will help me? But there are people helping, and I'm very grateful on YouTube. On YouTube, on a different channel, मुझे मदद नहीं करें. You see, वो अमिताभ बच्चन जी का क्या डायलॉग था? तू मसीहा मोहब्बत के मारो. I can't even sing. I don't have the strength. So maybe like me, you don't have substantial evidence. Now even family members take their names and tell us. Put their pictures on if you have, right? ये चीज़ स्टॉप होनी चाहिए अराउंड द शिया इमाम मुझे काज़म कौन सा अब मुझे वो दुआ नहीं मिल रही है. इट्स इन माई बुक इन कराची में. Oh God, somewhere out there, a woman crying tears, a man crying, narcissist, family members. अभी तो पता चला कि mother and father भी हो सकता है. Thanks to the Americans and Europeans, Britishers and all. How to say it? Thanks much. Australia, I mean, the Western people, Europeans included in that. तो ऐसा होना चाहिए. And these other, sorry, ये मुझे कुछ problem है. Gastro, if you heard it. But don't let others decide for you. Okay, there will be people who will try to come. वो जाहिल का टाइम ले रहे हैं. The act method जाहिल के टाइम का method they're taking. The zulm, the ऐसा भी. I think I have to have my eggs soon. Did I have iodine salt before this tea? There are cancer patients and all. I'm sorry, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I don't know. With the psychic attacks and all, you can see Jerry Marzinski. He's 100% right that these are entities. And no psychiatric medicine. Thank God I didn't take them. तो बेचारे UAE को मैंने no. So my great grandfather's country को मैंने इतना नुकसान दिया है कि ये psychiatric medicine कितने की होगी. फ्री में हमें मिली है. And I'm sleepy, terrible. So, and this is not a mental problem, and if it affects, of course, like channeling, Dr. Susan Shumsky in her book, The Revelations, that I bought in Karachi when I was there, said that, what channeling, sometimes wrong spirits, this, that, you have to be very careful. Just do with the Holy Spirit, like channeling damages the brain atrophy deta hai. It gives brain atrophy, And what is this brain atrophy? It damages the brain. Of course, the person is going to become mental. It's going to have, or she will have, a mental disorder. Cerebral atrophy is a common feature. तो ये पाकिस्तानी भी आ रहे थे साइको क्या मुझे बोला है ये पेशावरी पंजाब ये ज़ालिमी जो है ये जाहिल लोग हैं बेचारे इनको हेल्प करना तो कुछ तो देखिए मैं that's why you see narcissists they like empaths a lot they love them Dr. Ramani तो आपको पूरी ज़िंदगी एक फैमिली के साथ रहनी है जो पूरी फैमिली नार्सिसिस्ट ज़्यादातर, जो मेरी माँ के साथ किया फिर जो मेरे साथ किया। मैं तो जवानी में मैंने तो शादी नहीं की, कर नहीं सकी। आप जान रहे हैं, डिस्क्लेमर, आई डोंट वांट योर सिंपथीज, अंडरस्टैंडिंग, ब्रिंग योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग हार्ट्स हियर, जैसे अल्लाह कुरान में कहता है, अंडरस्टैंडिंग अलबाब, द पीपल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग। तो अल्लाह क्या अपील कर रहे हैं? सिंपथीज, आपसे सिंपथीज मांग रहे हैं। आई डोंट नो व्हाट, क्या क्या दाग तुम लोग डालते हो। आई मीन रियली इग्नोरेंट आर दीज people, some of them. So brain tissue, Allah, क्या हालत। I thought my mind, okay, ये मेरा चैनल है, can I just vent out here? अभी ये मेरा रिलीजन देखिए, ये देखिए इमाम अली ने क्या, और ये क्या है बाबा, ये कोई बताए मुझे। नहीं नहीं, कौन बताएगा? So don't we have the thing from inside, some filter or something, brain, to understand without cultural differences and all this? Huh? How are we to understand this? Where is it? Oh, I went there and here. This verse, okay, Surah 2 at 255. Allah is He, besides whom there is no God. Allah is the ever-living, the self-subsisting. Now you see, you'll say, no, Shias will say, well, these are His attributes, like Allah is the light. So in Surah Nur ayat, the way they take Allah is the light, Shia belief. So they take it from how Imam Ali taught them to take it. So Allah is like Jesus Christ is, let's also explain it like this. Jesus Christ, Allah has said in the Quran, is the Ruh, spirit of Allah. But that spirit is not of, like Allah is not the spirit, right? Allah is not the spirit. But they say it is a creation of Allah, the spirit also. Nowhere in the Quran it is said that spirit is creation. If I don't know, haven't found a verse, I don't think that spirit is created. Allah has said this in the Quran. But if you can find the ayat like that, please let me know. And then I'll correct myself. Nafs, seems that nafs dies, tastes death for a little while or something, I don't know. But the nafs, not the spirit, but the soul, yes, tastes death. Allah has said about the soul in the Quran. So there we can take that if soul tastes death, then work it out, that it's created by Allah. But the spirit's knowledge we have given you, the spirit is from the command of Allah. Oh, and then they can take it that the command of Allah is a created thing. And the words are uncreated. What is this? So there is a mix-up between Sunni, Shia, and different schools of thought, even in Sunnis. I don't know, they're Mu'tazilites, and who say that the words are created of Allah. And this word of Allah or word of Rasul Kareem. Surah Takwir ayat, what Surah Takwir ayat 19 say. So this also. Now taking Surah Nur ayat, the Shia belief, I've checked the Smiley also, 12 words same. Like this, wait a minute. I should also go to the, I will go later on, right? Check the 12 verse Shia Tafsir on Allah is the light. But Allah create light. Allah is the source of creation. No one create Allah. So Allah also take it here that Shias would and take sermon one of Imam Ali on Allah and his attributes, separating. Otherwise, shirk coming, polytheism. You point to Allah, you describe Allah. If you define Allah, you're gone, shirk coming. This is what the polytheist coming. This is what Imam Ali say, meaning, in my words I put it, layman's. So, if you take Surah Nur ayat 35, what is it? Allah is the light, and take the Shia, meaning I'll also go to the Tafsir, then Allah is not, the ever-living is his attribute also. The self-subsisting is also his attribute then, right? We have to be like a system, logical, and so no contradiction, right? But here, what the Shia Tafsir says, not only the denial of false God, but also on Tawheed. You know, I read even I read, this is not my English, but I read Ismaili on Tawheed of him, and Imam Ali, how he explained, and His Highness Al Khan III and other Imams of the Ismailis have explained this, right? So now, what here, you see, they are caught here, the 12 Shias. I caught them, not only the denial of false God, but also the belief in the absolute unity of Allah. So just this part, yeah, I don't have to read the whole ayat. Please also understand this and cooperate here, that the rest being is not important as yet. Right now, only this ayat, this part of the ayat is important. Why you want to suck my blood out? And please, if you are, the smart work and the hard work. I'm not saying shy away from hard work, but I'm saying if you can do the work smartly and facilitate for yourselves, and you don't have to do hard work, when you can do it in a smart way, why not do it in a smart way? Facilitate for yourselves. Allah will make it easy for you. The easy way, Surah Allah. Ayat is there. When Allah say He make it easy for you, the easy way, why take the hard way? So I'm not going to read the whole ayat. Please understand this, right? Please understand. Okay. Now, I want to be good, Zahra, good. Try to not. Please understand this. Sober Zahra, my old. Allah is He besides whom there is no God, the ever-living, the self-subsisting. So what is Ayatul Kursi in Arabic, if I can remember? Allah, I forgot it. So this Hayyul Qayyum, Hayyul Qayyum. Hay is an attribute of God, then Allah. Shias, for the Shias, this. But the Sunnis are welcome and the others are welcome to learn from this, if I can explain properly, right? You a layman, if you like the home type, homemade layman's way. So the ever-living Hayyul Qayyum, the self-subsisting, at least this I remember from Ayatul Kursi. These are the attributes of Allah. Yes, but He is ever-living. But again, but He exists. In what manner we don't know. Dua Mashlul also. With Imam Ali's sermon attributes not to take with Allah, take separately. Now this a little, I haven't prepared for this because I can't. Another thing is that even if I want to prepare, I cannot prepare. Make me so tired. Make me so sad This is an English or American song. Who were you with in the moonlight? Who was holding you so tight? Make me so sad. And so, see where my mind bombarded. Now it's going to what Mudassar say, prostitute. So abuse is abuse. When they are damaging themselves, they are abusing themselves. I go there now, my mind going there. It's terrible. Interference. Okay, let's pay attention, not focus. Okay, now we have this. So paying attention and also focusing on this part of the ayat, by whom all subsists, slumber does not overtake him nor sleep. Now we're looking at Hayyul Qayyum, the ever-living, the self-subsisting, and this is how they start. Yeah? First, they give you the beginning, this part of the ayat. What it means. This verse is known as the Ayatul Kursi, right? About the verse of seat or throne of the Almighty, omnipotent and wise authority of Allah. The verse is an ayah of protection, and it's an ayat of, not that it protected me in any way. In it is mentioned all that we, the mortals, can ever know about. So many times, how many tasbeehs I've taken of Ayatul Kursi in Dubai. I go to sleep one time, I come to Dubai, I live in a hotel apartment. And guess what? I get up or something, or in my sleep, I see the same room I'm in, or in my sleep, I'm dreaming, the same room, the same place, the same hotel apartment room, the black lady in dark figure, black figure. Like I can't see her, it's like a shadow, black shadow. But she's a woman. She comes stand in front of me, in front of my, like I'm lying here on my bed and she's at the foot of my bed a little far away and she's standing there. And I get, scared. What will she do? Already I am in pain, even at that time. Year 2000 somewhere, I can't remember. Oh, I remember having prawns and all, missing my principal. I wish she could have, Lebanese, grilled prawns. So I throw up, I don't know why here I have allergy to prawns. And I say, what's wrong with me? Big, big prawns, jumbo prawns, grilled and fantastic. But I throw up. And that night, so then, no, not because of that, but, during that time. I read Ayatul Kursi whole tasbih. 103 or 102, 103 beads it has. Black woman come in front of me. She's still harassing me. She's still there. For God's sakes, what shall I do? So no, Ayatul Kursi didn't protect me. Okay, now let's go. Allah is He, beside whom there is no God. Now, Shia Tafsir on this, right? What does it mean? Please refer to the commentary of verse 1 of Surah Fatiha for the word of Allah. Now, we don't want what is the word of Allah. We just want to see right now, not only the denial of false God, but now on this part, ever living and self-subsisting. So please don't tell me to read the whole verse right now, right? You see, where you are coming like that. So, whenever I get a lot of obstructions I've got, so it slowed me down even more, right? I get take a pause, doubt, confusion. And what this person has said remains in my mind, like the Sunni descent from Pakistan, Islamabad. I suspect, anyways, if I say it, that's what the Shias also want me to get into trouble, right? On YouTube. So, sorry, I have to guesswork. And what does दुश्मनी किस बात की ना जाने सारे ज़माने की देख लोगों ने ये सज़ा दी है मुझे दिल लगाने की. Indian song come from Indian movie. Oh God, tea went in my windpipe. This Shia devil. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think one Shia devil entity after me. Not allow me. Make me slower on this. Okay. So, Allah is ever living and self-subsisting supreme being, right? Now, is this the attribute of Allah to be taken separately from Allah, or is this attribute to be taken with Allah? Because Imam Ali puts it generally that all attributes of Allah should be taken separate from Him, right? He hasn't told you this. But again, the Shia say, but anyways, that so Allah has to be existing, and is He living, ever living, and self-subsisting? Is He a supreme being that is ever living and self-subsisting? Or is this just an attribute of His taken separately? Please tell me. Who will help me? I tried. And please remain on the topic right now. It's very important for me. I want to understand. What have you understood, Shias, by this? If you can explain this, taking Imam Ali's sermon 1 on the attributes, Tawheed of Allah. Please cooperate. Please be civilized. I would like to know what you understand by this, whether you understand, and do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, Shias, you understand, right? Imam Ali has said Allah's attributes should be taken differently. So this ever-living and self-subsisting is an attribute of Allah to be taken separately from Him, from Allah, or He is this. Like, this is, tell me. This is an attribute that should be taken with Him, or He is this, actually. And so here, the Shias have to, Shia Tafsir, who has explained this? So what you should have done is taken Sermon 1 of Imam Ali and said, no, Allah is not ever living. These are His attributes, self-subsisting, ever living, right? So what Allah is, how He's living or being, His being, we don't know. But all the prophets, okay, let's go and see. Every prophet of Allah preached unity of Allah. The idea. Now we come to the Christian side here. I don't want to know the Christian for now. Prophet after Wajib al-Wujud. It's still on self-existing, self-subsisting, right? See? So I don't have to read the whole Quran, that's ayat. You understand? You not understand? Why waste time? We are concentrating on the first ayat part. Allah is. Okay? You understand? I don't even have to read out the whole ayat right now. Wajib al-Wujud, the self-existing existence, the primal cause. Now I have to go to find out Dr. Khalil Andani. What the Ismailis say about the primal cause. This could be Prophet Muhammad or his light or the spirit. Wait a minute, let me just check Dr. Khalil. So I have to go to Dr. Khalil Andani, since I'm So I will help you understand this through Dr. Khalil Andani, because this is the same as what Shia, 12 Shias would also, right? Dr. Khalil Andani's channel I'm going to. Oh God, Allah. Sorry, excuse me, Allah is coming. So videos or live streams. He explained, where is it? I can't find it. I'm having a hard time. I'm complaining. What am I doing? Why are Ismail restricted? Why do Ismailis pray to Khan's historical? I can't find it. I think when he discusses with the Christians, also this very, what is Shia Islam and Christian Trinity Synopsium, models by Bew Branson, Ryan Miller, and Chad McIntosh. I think it is McIntosh. Yeah, it would be. There's after Macintosh, maybe. Macintosh, dot, dot, dot. Okay. So you can, Ismaili Muslim Theology of Tawheed. Here it is, 3 years ago. So, Ismaili Muslim View of God's Necessary Will by Dr. Khalil. So maybe the Ismailis have no confusion in this. I should have done my homework before coming here. But 12 Shias, 12 Shias. Now I can, the logic of Ismaili negative theology. Okay, this Khalil Andani's presentation on screen. I show you. Oops, it's not coming here. So this is the one by Dr. Khalil Andani, Ismaili Muslim Theology of Tawheed. And so I didn't have to take Dr. Khalil Andani's presentation on this. Remember when I did, I took an article of on this, Tawheed, Ismaili, on this Tawheed, right? So, my oldest dream, I say this wrong, right? So I will catch Dr. Khalil Andani later. Right? But I like, you see, I like this. It's presentation, hard work. But close, but no cigar, Dr. Khalil Andani. Right? Hard work, very hard work and all that. Very good work, also excellent. But what the truth is, it is far away from the truth. Right? The Tawheed. Quran, from Quran ayat, I destroy it. I destroy Tawheed. When did I do this? In my other device, was it? Okay, it will take time. We go back here. So if you want to be with me, layman, lay persons working out, not a religious scholar, even though there are Sunni religious scholars, can they be right simultaneously with the Shias about Islam? No, they cannot. So Dr. Khalil Andani prefers that a Sunni religious scholar, but in our 12 Shias, we have to do our own research. The responsibility is on us. Like Allah has said, reflect on the Quran ayats. If it is from other than Allah, it would have many contradictions. And this responsibility for the 12 Shias also rests on every individual 12 Shia who is perhaps born in a 12 Shia family, like that. Is it? We not rely on, we take the things like as, this is, but we rely on what? Our research. Yeah, we read all Allama Tabatabai's Mizan, exegesis on the Quran and all this. We read, do your own research. Like that, right? What? So we rely on what? Pure logic and all that. And then start from logic, contradiction in the Quran ayat, I help you, right? Oops, my stomach. No, above here, somewhere, in China. No, not in China. Wajib al-wujud. Human being having lot of problems, diseases and all this. What the God create? And then he tell us in the Quran that this have healing for. When I believed in it, it didn't have healing. For me, my mother, anyone that I care for. Took my family members, cancer took my family members. And my aunt doing research, even talking to me about Imam Hussein, and then she's gone. I tell her, relax. On the phone also, when I've left Karachi talking to her. Like, just, I wanted to tell her, like, should you not calm down? Like, we very passionate, Imam Hussein, and this, and this research, yeah, like. So I want to tell her, relax, but I cannot. I let her. Maybe she liked to do this. Like now, I don't know what disease I have. Maybe gut problem, terrible, but I have to do this in my life at risk. The self-existing existence, primal cause. There can never be any effect without a cause. That even philosophy, Pakistani, like St. Joseph's College, I take philosophy, BA, not MA, right? The college did not have MA. The universe, therefore, was created by the self-existing creator, the primal cause. This means that if we can go back to the ayat and what Allah says, self-existing, Hayyul Qayyum. Hayyul Qayyum. So one of them, self-existing existence. This what Shia Tafsir says here, 12 Shia, was created by the self-existing creator. So the Hayyul Qayyum, Hayyul, self-existing. So that attribute cannot be taken separately from Allah, right? I don't know how the Ismailis have worked it out. Dr. Khalil Andani has given it, that this Hayyul, Hayy means ever living, life. Ya Hayy, it's an attribute of Allah. Now Allah Himself, Hayyul, the attribute. And 12 Shias are saying, if I can explain it, was created by self-existing creator. So they've taken Hayy to mean that it is Allah. He exists like this. His living, his Hayy, our Hayy is different than his Hayy, but he is this Hayyul. This attribute of his cannot be separated from him. This is not even an attribute, this is him. Like, so I thought Shiva, I go to Shiva and say, and instead of going through all that intellectual nonsense, very complicated, right? I tried to understand Mullah Sadra when in Karachi, essence precedes existence, existence precedes essence, essence is what? Existence is priori, and this, that, okay? Even though, my English, there's no excuse, I should be good. I have a dictionary also. What the Hindus make me sit down and say, but send me this. Shivoham Shivo. I'm looking at it like, what? Chidananda Rupa. Shivoham Shivo. Na mata, na janma, na guru, no scripture, nothing, no this. I'm the ever. What this mean? Shivoham. Shias. Why not make life easy? And some of you, like me, we study, still not, we're not good. I deteriorate. I don't improve. Like, there are some people in England, even Irani lawyer, mashallah, See her, she get the British accent. I have accent back to Arabic. Or Farsi Meduna, like Farsi, Persian. Sometimes like this. Sometimes Pakistani, sometimes straight Indian, American, sometimes little bit British. Yeah, what you doing, man? Cockney or something. No, just not Cockney. A British accent. Yeah, I tell you. Oh no, I like, like I want to make it to sound better in the bathroom when I was alone. Tried it. So this, so how he exists, none knows, right? How is high? Is he high, or is this just? But how he exists, and he. So can we have this attribute with Allah? This how I try to show you. How I try to explain to you. High attribute of Allah. Al-Hayy is an Arabic name for Allah that signifies the attribute of ever-living or everlasting. Right? Now what Imam Ali say in his, now I show you Imam Ali. Sermon 1 of Najul Balagha. The foremost in religion is the acknowledgement of Him. The perfection of acknowledging Him is to testify Him. Oh, the perfection of testifying Him is to believe in His oneness. But how do you believe in His oneness? Oh, it is just believing. It is not testifying. It is not evident. Self-evident. Oh my God, acknowledging Him. Like, how do you acknowledge Him? The perfection of acknowledging Him is to test. How do you testify to Him? My goodness, the perfection of testifying Him is Allah. For God's sakes, it's to believe in His oneness. Okay, oh, so you see this very, very difficult, and so I, step by step, I think I explained to you in my earlier live stream on this, Tawheed. Imam Ali, gone. Destroyed by Zahra. That's not the mean, Tawheed of Imam Ali, destroyed by Zahra. No, by the Quranites. I take Quranites. Maybe I'm wrong, I not know. Only one person right. Can you believe that? One Allah, one Messenger of Allah, one Ali. No. 12 Imams. One Ali as what? Haider Iqrar. So, maybe in all this I right, and all Shias, Ismailis, 12ers wrong. Bori Shias wrong. What do you say? I get the badge. No, I get my head beheaded or something like this. The life in danger. I get life taken. I lose my life. And, Shias also say, okay, we lose our lives for Imam Hussain. If they want to bomb our suicide bombing in Pakistan, Nishta Park, that, processions, Imam Raza Mosque, Imam Barka, we will go. So no. There are many who say, we have spoken the truth. And the truth we are concerned about, like Allama Majlisi, his volume 1 and 2 together in a book translated in English, my father bought. And in the end, what I see, Allama Majlisi has written, this is my Shia style, passionate, as if Majlis starting. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين right? Majlis starting. This the style I copy, imitate. Terrible. Sorry. I tried to make it light. Not a joking. Joking. You can make fun, but no. This is my own thing, right? So, I'm not joking in the sense I'm making a joke, mockery. But Allama Majlisi, like I tried to make it lighthearted and, I messed up. Right? But not so much so that I cannot see through this. All of you wrong. Imam Ali wrong. So now what Dr. Khalil Andani, I'll have to guess, I have seen his video a long time ago on Tawheed. So this Prophet Muhammad, the light, the one, the spirit, what he created in the beginning, whatever, the the first intellect he created. This is the first intellect. Hayul, Qayyum, self-subsisting. Now, how it become form? It come into form. It maybe this what Hindus like the Ismaili would explain, Dr. Khalil Andani, that your avatar or something is the creation of Allah. It is not Allah Himself. Never say Allah. Nothing Allah. Not even an attribute like ever living, subsisting is Allah. We cannot define Allah. We cannot say anything. But the Shias have said this. So you see, whatever Imam Ali attribute is a proof. Now look at this. And the perfection of his purity is to deny him attributes. Oh, so this how we come here. His perfection, testify to his perfection is to deny him attributes. So here, yes, I have to read further. I could not have stopped here and said, what do you mean by perfection of testifying him? Which I did see, is to believe, which I did say earlier on. But I correct myself, you see. Okay, so now Imam Ali has explained what is. So yes, here if you tell me to read the whole thing first. The foremost in religion is the acknowledgement of him. Yes, that the foremost that believe in him. Or what? Okay. The perfection. This is just being a Muslim maybe. Acknowledging him. Or this could, foremost in religion is the acknowledgement of him. There are other religions like Christianity, like Judaism, like Hinduism is a religion. If some take Vishwana or the rich, this priest, Hindu priest, religion. Hinduism as a religion. But what is so different about Islam? Also we see. Anyways, there are spiritualists who believe in the divine, whatever they call him. Divinity. God. They don't call him God also, but So, the foremost in religion is the acknowledgement of him. The perfection of acknowledging him is to testify him. Testify him, like bear witness to him. How can you bear witness? This is what I tell you. Before, I sound very arrogant. This is what I tell you before. Come down to earth, Zahra. So, look. My father, once I had a dream about reincarnation, so I learned from my father, he say, but if you were reincarnated mother of this, then it would not have come in your dream that you were part of this family. You see, but the family, the joint family, my father not understand. Anyways, he told me that, mother not part of child. Child part of mother, right? Ooh. Father child not father, not part of mother, but in that family they have like husband, her husband, like the father, the mother, and moreover they have nieces and nephews, joint family. So of course my dream couldn't say, but what I learned from my father on this explain. But you see, joint family, so mother. But anyways, what I learned from my father is enough for this. Is that mother not part of child, child part of mother. And now tell me, how can you bear witness to your birth? Only a mother can bear witness and say, I gave you birth. I bear witness that I gave you birth. And then the DNA testing. But for now, mother can bear witness to your birth, right? You cannot bear witness to your birth unless you do a lot of meditation, maybe. Can you bear witness unless maybe even through meditation, like, oh, I was in my mother's, which mother? I was in the stomach, I can feel it, the balloon, the bubble. I felt, maybe this is the womb of my mother, felt very safe. Then I also felt at times, and it's like, if you do, the feeling in your lips, on your lips, or the lips feeling, like you're very safe, like a balloon, inside the balloon, very safe, secure. Okay, now I talk too much, maybe. Oneness is to regard. So you cannot bear witness to Allah. When Allah Shia side, what the Shia belief side? Testifying Him. You cannot testify. You can't even testify to the creation, because Allah said about these jinns and devils that they have Surah Qaf, I think. I have not. Did Allah make the believers bear witness to the creation? So against the disbelievers and the devils, I did not make them witness even their own creation. Right? So you don't even their own. How to put it succinctly, professionally, I don't know. I didn't make them witness their own creation. Okay, their own. But believers, did Allah make you witness your own creation? But He called all of you and said, am I not your Lord? That's all He did. Now can you bear witness to that? Yes, right? That Allah is your Lord. But can you bear witness to Allah, the one that Shias believe? Or even Sunni believe? No. Sunnis say, whatever Sunnis say. What do? Help me. They say, so please remain on the topic and help me what I'm asking you. Not come here and say, can I talk to you, and I have put my will on submit and this jahila, please. This is not right. This is also rude. If I want to dilly-dally like I make tea and all this, that's fine. I rude, right? But I'm not well. Are you also not well? So I warm up, introduction, and take it long, stretch it. At the simultaneously, this, as I'm doing the live stream, it helped my health a little bit better. Like I can get up, make fresh tea. I didn't make them witness their own creation is from AI. Surah Qaf, ayat 51. Now where did Allah tell you that I make believers bear witness to me as Allah? Not as Lord. Not as your Lord, but as Allah. Or even, let's say, even your own creation, I did not make them witness to the creation of the heavens and the earth, or to the creation of the... Now, where Allah make you? Only Abraham, He showed the power of His power in the heavens and the earth. In the Quran, I'd say. But He not even... Who bear witness? Now we say Najul Balagha, Imam Ali bear witness to the creation of heavens and the earth. That's why he can describe how the heavens were created, how the earth, how the angels, what are they? Nebula. Goodness. So it have the on his cover Najl Balagha, the what did this I see? Nebula or Najl Balagha, the book I had when I Shia. Oh yes, ionized neutral molecular hydrogen. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, yeah. Nebula. It have the cover. So let's go back. Are you ready for this too? But please, when you come and you not answer me, that not good, rude. Where was I now? So hither and thither, pillar to post. Now, under Surah 2, Ayat 255. Still on. So self-existing existence. I had enough with Imam Ali's purifying testifying. I didn't read the whole thing also. So the primal cause. There can never be any effect without a cause. Of course not. But the immovable mover, like Aristotle has said, and in philosophy, I want to ask the teacher, I'm thinking, but where God come in this? Cause, effect, cause, effect. So I'm told primal cause. And I want to ask the teacher, she's still Muslim? So she said, the more deeper I go into philosophy, the deeper I didn't ask her that. I just thought about it. Zahra, Allah is Allah. Right? Philosophy cannot prove God. So they have to go through a hypothesis like this. So the universe therefore was created by the self-existing creator, the primal cause. How they reach this? How you reach this? Intellectually or how? Oh, you see the signs of Allah, you have to observe, like a scientist. Not believing. Belief is what? Different. Belief has a blind spot, right? Or in our Shia, I thought that no, you have to do research, observe, neutral, until you get it. Like, how do you get it? Until Iman, faith comes in you, belief. And then what is yaqeen also? Oh, it's higher than belief, right? And then what is testifying? That's evident, self-evident truth. Like, no. If you testify to something, then how do you, it's like evidence. It's like, when you're testifying to something, isn't that, okay, there's this, you have physically, mentally, how do you, not the testifying to a case here or some act here, but to, how do you testify to something which is manifest in itself? Oh, I had this Ahmadi Quran, right? They put this self-evident in an ayat, I think Quran. Self-evident, the truth which is self-evident. Surah Ankabut, ayat 49, this verse states that the Quran consists of manifest signs in the chest of those who have given knowledge, who have been given knowledge, and none reject its verses except the wrongdoers. Indicates as signs. Surah Fusilat, ayat 53, indicates the signs of truth will be shown in both external and word, yeah? Self-evident. So what is self-evident? This is the greatest proof, greatest, right? It is self-evident. Even scientists' tools and conjectures and propositions cannot come to this, doing it intellectually or logically, but this self-evident truth. it in itself has to, is enough, right? Sufficient proof. You can't find it. Anything that is self-evident, can it be found through scientific tools and whatever tools we, even logic and all that? But this is like, do you get it? What I'm, or maybe I'm not able to say it properly. So I thought Allah was self-evident truth. I don't know which ayat. It's not like these ayats. No, no. It's that Allah is the self-evident. Allah, not Allah's signs. Allah is. That's what I thought. Or maybe the Quran doesn't contain an explicit ayat stating Allah is self-evident. That's the problem. So what is self-evident? What would the Ismailis say about that self-evident? Is it the first creation, the intellect? The concept is conveyed through verses describing Allah as the clear truth. Oh, stomach crawling. The ultimate light. And Surah Nur ayat 35. No, that's, you see, light is Prophet Muhammad according to Shia Tafsir. Allah is the light, is means light. Light is a creation. Light is not Allah. Light is an attribute of Allah, and it is a created thing. According to Ismaili and 12 Shias, it should be like that. According to Imam Ali's explanation, also. So here, when the Quran says Allah is light, Shias give a different interpretation of this. And so you see what the problem I'm trying to work out here. Also, let's see where we get. Allah is He who is self-sufficient. The praised one, Surah 35 at 50. Self-sufficient. Oh, self-evident. Oh, the Quran is indeed self-evident. No, it isn't. Where is the Quran self-evident? Surah 29 ayat 49. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't want to guesswork. Although, because Ahmadis, they are poor, targeted by the Muslims. Allah is He who is self-sufficient. Surah 35 ayat 50. What about Allah is encompassing? All encompassing. Good, no. Like it, so I wish the ayat had put like Allah is self-evident. O mankind, you are those in need of Allah. You see, if Allah was self-evident, then you can be a witness, maybe. No. Self-evident in itself is obvious, right? So the observer is the self-evident, right? Who? O mankind, you are those in need of Allah. While Allah is free of need, praiseworthy here, self-sufficient. Ghani, free of need, praiseworthy. No. Wait a minute, there's one that says, ayat, Allah is all-encompassing, and it doesn't say good. I tried to find out because I was attacked and all this to say to these entities, Allah is all-encompassing good, and to become a good person also. But someone gave me to recite Ya Bariyo, Ya Bariyo, Ya Bariyo in Pakistan. Allah's attribute, to become a good child. Bari or Bari, become a good human now. Maybe my child did some problem coming and not to become a good human. So he gave me Ya Bari or Ya Bari or Ya Bari, Allah's attribute. I check in the booklet I have of Allah's names, 99 names. for Sunni side, Sunni. It is a bari, or a good, maybe not good childhood, so not obedient, rebellion. Very good for the children to recite this. Allah is all encompassing. His knowledge, power, mercy, dominion. You see, if to Allah belong the east, so surely Allah is all encompassing. Surah Baqarah at 150. Wasiyun. What does all encompassing mean? What does encompassing? Oh, this Shia, Imam Ali, if I take Imam Ali, it would mean that the Wasi is also an attribute of Allah, but he's apart from his attribute, surround and have or hold within. So what a thing, right? वो मुझ में है जो तुम में kun fayakun. A.R. Rahman song, kun fayakun. Allah, and he's holding us, and Sri Ravi Shankar Ji's disciple passed away, Rishi, what his name, Allah? He said, Allah, God, Bhagwan, like, mujhe hold kar raha hai, and what is kirtan or bhajan? And he is in everything. This not like, he not say this attribute, they not say, but it's him. He himself is here, surrounding and even have or hold within us. Oh, now tell me how Imam Ali see Allah. He tells someone Jew or someone who came atheist to say, but then how do you see Allah if God on this ayat that all visions he hold, but the visions do not hold him, right? So then, Ya Ali, Ya Amirul Mu'mineen, Abul Hassan, how do you see Allah? So Amirul Mu'mineen Ali Abul Hassan say to him that I see Allah with my eyes, with my heart. Or maybe, in the perfection of my religion. No, how you see Allah. This also. So Imam Ali say, I see Allah through the heart, right? So the heart needs to be uncreated for Imam Ali, or the same as Allah. Or what? Allah show himself to the heart? Heart, that thing which is not what Allah, see, oh my God, visions perceive him not, but he perceives all visions. How do you know that? Oh, yeah. Allah perceiving all visions, like what? Can you demonstrate scientifically? How you believe in this, really, Imam Ali? And Imam Ali's followers. The phrase, visions perceive him not. Surah 6 ayat 103. Let's go to the Arabic. It is becoming like a rat race, or round, I'm going. Not can grasp him the visions, grasp. They put tudrikuhu. The vision, absar, wahawa, but he can grasp, but just can take it out, grasp all the visions. And he is the all subtle. This attributes. Tell me, Shias, how he grasped, at least tell me, how he grasped all visions. Through which attribute, yeah? Through a vision that grasp all visions. Right? And what grasp all visions? Have you seen what this is? Pure awareness. You know what awareness is, right? Can you go to non-awareness? Close your eyes and wish that there was nothing. Let's just for a little while, God will not punish you. Just wish that there was no God, nothing, right? Okay. Can you go into the nothingness where there was nothing? Nothing. No. What comes between this? Can you be the unknown? Can you say, I don't know who I am? If you really say it, meaning it, that you are not aware of who you are, but at least you are aware. Awareness. So between the nothingness, nothing. I wish nothing existed. Nothing existed. And go to that wish. Try to reach it. Nothingness. You can't reach it. You cannot reach it. Why? What comes in between? Empty yourself, this, that. Like, okay, what you do is, okay, the body is here, it's not disappearing. But I wish I was nothing. Can you even bring it in your imagination, the nothingness? Shiva. Let's, for instance, just for it, and just do this, right? Okay, the body is here. No, there can, you say the body is here. How you're saying that pure awareness, the body is still here? So pure awareness comes in between. Like, let's say we get rid of the body. Imagine. In imagination, or let's bring it this way. No, in imagination, can we go to nothingness? Like no, like we're not even aware. Like, unknown. We don't. The unknown is the unknown. Like no part of you knows it, right? Even your awareness doesn't know it. Can you go there? Can you go to the unknown nothingness? You got. What's the like we cut my legs, body, cut, like just imagine, right? I'm not saying cut and cut it, like peeling it off like an onion. Empty. Through the mind we can do this, but are we doing, so even the mind, let go of the thoughts, peel it off, right? What remains? Awareness. Like even through the mind, peeling off the thoughts and all this, and time, peeling it off. Timelessness is still, there is awareness, right? Can you see this? Can you work it out through, if you think we're doing it through the mind, like, subtle function, thing we have. What do we have? The subtle mind, thoughts. So we have this, okay, let's do it this way. We have density, right? The form. And what's the subtlest here? What's the subtlest? Not even breath, beyond the breath. Thoughts, right? Subtle. Mind, subtle. Thoughts. Subtlest in form, right? Now can we go more, can we become more subtle? And can we say this, that we are unknown? Huh? Can you say, I don't know myself? Here, in the subtlest. You're still known, right? Still known. Why? You cannot lose pure awareness until someone gives you an injection, anesthesia also, right? Or to go into Or if we're in a coma, maybe we're not aware of the surrounding. Anita Murjani was. In some cases, let's say we faint. We don't know where we are, right? Does the mind, who knows where we are? So that is, yes, there we don't know, we're unknown. But like here, being conscious, and I wish nothing existed. Going to the subtlest, emptying, subtlest form, pure awareness you come to, and you cannot say that you can't go to the unknown. Nothing, unknown. I think more than nothingness, I should put two, because the Hindus might mix it up. Can you be the unknown? We can't. We can't even go there. Awareness comes in between. We still have awareness. Or just leave the body. Everything is here, right? Material. Let's come this way. Hands. Can we go to the subtlest? Right? Subtlest creation. What is? Pure awareness. Just awareness being there. Pure. Without the form, right? Without any form. Subtlest. And we can't go beyond that. Can you imagine nothingness? No. We cannot bring it to, because the nothingness would be the unknown. It just being like nothing exists, like it would also be meaning unknown. We can't go there. I tried wishing myself to go there. What I did gain in St. Joseph's College at that time, when I was wishing it, is that emptiness came and detachment. All of a sudden, I'm detached from my sadness, depression, whatever I felt, hell, it's gone. But I'm still aware, and the pain is no more. Wow, the hellish feeling, the sickness is gone. And I'm enjoying life. And, in college, I felt it myself. I can't give you proof of it, but I talk about it on Facebook live streams, my St. Joseph's College. And I want to go back to that, but I can't. Right? So what consoled me was Paramahamsa Vishwananda saying, when I was like pure awareness, pure with Muji Baba, he said, this pure awareness or this. You see, Bhakt. So what explained to me is that, from Shiva to Radharani and Krishna, because I some finished business here. I cannot go to pure, that from emptiness, from nothingness to detachment, yeah? What struck me, a relationship, like I looked at my principal, she came in the parlor, and I was like, don't even think, don't even dream about having a relationship with her. I'm enjoying. I was not, fallen, a Pretty Woman soundtrack, song, one of them. I was not looking, I was content to remain. Just imagine, yeah, after so many years of restless, pining, yearning, can't get Miss Tissa, her memory out of every song, every word reminds me of her. 2:30 after school reminds me of her. Everything. Even after school reminds me of her. Like in my old house, she came here, she sat here, we stood here until we changed. Even though changing the house didn't help me. But now here I am in this. So all I got was nothing, like emptiness. And this emptiness is beautiful. It's like you've dropped all your loads, your past is gone. Now you can hear the same song and not cry about it. You can enjoy it like, oh, wow, wow, wow. क्या लता की आवाज़, क्या ओहो ये क्या, तुमसे मिला था प्यार तो कुछ अच्छे नसीब थे, हम उन दिनों अमीर थे जब तुम करीब थे, तुमसे मिला था प्यार. I can't sing. I have not been able to breathe properly, and I don't have the chronic fatigue. Can't sing. So now I can listen to this song. Can you imagine 6 years or 5.5 years separated from my teacher, crying on this song, crying inside? If I'm outside, my mother's playing it, or if I'm crying inside, very, very depressed, not happy at all. So, where are we now? Where was I? So so there can be this detachment from, and you're wiped out of, so Paramahamsa Vishwanatha. So then I think one of his sanghas or gatherings or his sermon made me, oh, like I can go back to this, but I've got an unfinished business here. I've come here to find out what perhaps is unconditional love and also conditional love. So remaining in this nothing, in this pure awareness and loving, and an unfinished business, like maybe Mirabai was who is here, and since Krishna can't be with her, she's come back, let's say, and Radha Rani has been sent to her. It's a whole new ball game now for the Hindus. So, like, I'm just, so that helped me that I'm here to feel the pain of separation. Again, back in the ball game. I was not looking, I was content to remain, and it's ironic to be back in the game. Right? Oh, so now in college, who enjoyed this emptiness? I'm enjoying life for what it is. Whatever life threw at me, I don't care anymore. I feel I'm so empty, so detached. I not to lose my, whatever it is, life. Maybe I get shaken, but not attached, not giving importance to anything here, temporary. Everything's temporary. Everything fades away. And everything changes. This I realize in myself, not just giving lectures but I can't tell people because the Shia and then Prophet Muhammad has said, don't walk ahead of them, don't walk behind them, walk with them. The Ahl al-Bayt, his progeny, Bayt, fallen songs. This come in Pretty Woman, lyrics, let us see. Yeah, from by Lauren Wood, right? Now I'm back in the game. And so some become like Muji Baba, totally empty, unconditional love. They want to save the people, enlighten them. But I have a, like, Paramahamsa said this awareness or this, that they say, this only part of Krishna's thumb, speck on his thumb, on his toe, That's what it is. And that's why Shiva come to dance. Leela, he joined the Krishna Radha Krishna Leela. You see that the love for this all creation come about. And what you're sitting in pure awareness, okay, good. No. Like you're in pure awareness, you're free from everything, you want to free the people and all this. But, love comes up. That pure awareness, that the unconditional love comes up. Like Jiddu Krishnamurti, what is love? Not the one we have, husband and wife and romantic or all that, romantic love. So we don't develop love. What Rumi about the love. Even Magus and Muse read that poem. Find out what is a barrier to your love, to this love. So what is love? What is love? If you not to find out here what the love is, right? One could die for love, live for love, and we are created for love, let's say. So what it dawned on? Love is an active, present state that arises when thought and the ego come to an end. There's no ego in this, no thought in this. So what guide? The love guide itself, like Martika's kitchen, love thy will be done. Martika's kitchen song. Love thy will be done, not God thy will be done, but love thy will be done. So come to an end, leading to an innocent, unburdened mind that is free from attachment. Now what the people want to do in Karachi American School, or my teacher, she want to build a dam of my love. She want to tame my love. She want to tame me. This foolish love, this love, that love, right? You are spoiled, you are this, you are too much. You are wild, you are freak. What Michael Bolton sing later? Oh, this river runs so deep within my soul. Oh, this river runs to you. So all the rivers find themselves, like I find the principal, another river, and then we all are running to the sea. Oh, my love. But people want to build dams. My darling, I've hungered for lonely riverside. Lonely riverside. You don't have to be lonely. And there's no loneliness in this. To the sea, to these open arms. Love is here. Free from attachment, jealousy, and possession. In unconditional love, you don't want to possess, you're free from jealousy and all this. Attachment also. I experienced this, or give me an experience of itself, a taste of itself, through self, and it is here. I feel healing never come. I die without Mr. but it is now the end. But some savior saved me. And I get this empty feeling. Now the memory is not come. Even. Not bother me. Oh my God, what is this? I sit in the car and then my doctor is saying, well, I look outside, see the environment, is that scenery, right? I'm looking outside my car every time, I go, that I might have a jhalak, glimpse, I might find my teacher on the road. So restless. Not a minute, second, my thought, she recite like that Arabic word, what? Habibi ya Nur Ain. Yeah, Sakin Khayali. She recite, she have a house in my mind. reside in my mind, it all go away. Finish, gone. Boom. Dispelled. This is love, right? So for this love, why Radharani attached and yearning? And now Paramahamsa Vishwananda's devotee sing. Why this? What the meaning of this, that Radharani? You are not alone. Radharani's longing. Longing. Bhakti Marga. Singing. Radha Govinda, the longing of Radha. Dyutidara Dasi, sorry. Dyutid, I can't pronounce her name properly, sorry. Kirtan sessions. 3 years ago, Bhakti Marga music. What would Jiddu Krishnamurti say about this? I don't know. Even I have not, like after the emptiness, Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. So Shivoham, Shivoham, I get into the Hindu, Shivoham, Shivoham. So mind is so unburdened, innocent. You know, I one time write head splitting, heart wrenching story of mine. Miss Desai and I, my teacher. I write, we took such an innocent thing and we made it so complicated. Then I work out that the treacherous people make the most innocent thing complicated, difficult. Treachery. It's this, and then I work out the mind is the culprit. Because when Father Augustine tell me, my counselor in Karachi, that use your mind, become an adult more than the child. Of course, the child should be there should be balance. Child, adult is the mind, child is the emotional self. Child, mind, adult, mind, and parent. 3 circles he tried to tell me to bring the adult in. Reason. What the Hafiz say or Rumi say, I think Hafiz said that a drop, you want me to reason with this? Love. The reason is a drop. You see? We cannot the reason. What Pascal say, reason and the love. That reason itself not know what the love is, right? Why we love, what the heart it contains. So reason, Hafiz say reason is just a drop in the love's ocean. In love's ocean, right? You can't with the reason, I see. Then I find out that the mind culprit. And Villette also I read, right? By Charlotte Bronte. She say how many times reason betimes to check what heart feelings. Office. So here back to office. Search. Sometimes I don't have the strength. No, I can't find it. Was it Hafiz? Was it Rumi? I also have a book of Sufis, quotes and all this. Maybe from there, but it's not with me right now. Sorry, excuse me. The reason is just a drop in love's what? Sufi quote, a poem. Who said this? Rumi. No, I think it was Hafiz then. But I can't find it here, right, online. Reason is just a drop in the ocean. of love. You I have estimated the influence of reason upon love and found that it is like that of a raindrop upon the ocean. Office, yes, it's Office. Office poetry on Facebook. Thank you, I found it. Hafiz says, I have estimated. It's like calculation, estimation, estimating through calculation, the influence of reason. Even like what part of the mind is using to estimate this. The influence of reason upon love. You see, I also find out that the mind, you tell doctor or, Father Augustine, what Rumi say. They called the doctor. I said, it is my heart that has gone crazy. Say, Rumi said, tell the doctor, go away. And found that it is like that of a raindrop upon the ocean. You see what the terrible, and not only the Shia reasoning and all this, what they do. Whoever tells you to use the mind and all this, even the I'm okay, you're okay, the book, I think it's written by a Jewish rabbi or man. I'm okay, you're okay. It have the same adult, child, circle it, and there should be balance. And parent. Parent is, you should do this, you shouldn't do this, the do's and the don'ts. And I want to protect you, but adult use reason, so the circle in between is the adult. Up above, there's a crossing of the circles, right inside, like 3 circles. So first is the parent. I don't do this, I protect you, I do this, I told you not to do this. The adult says, don't do this because reason giving, right? Child says, I just, child is like, how to give an example, sorry, I'm bad at this. A child says, my heart has said do it, I do it, impulsive also, right? Child like this. But in the adult circle, is the circle crossing the adult circle and up, from up, parent circle. And then it have adult circle crossing the parent circle, and that the child circle is crossing below the adult circle. So the adult have a little bit of parent and child, but it use a reason for it use reason. How can you tell a baby not to cry? So I find out it's impossible. Song coming. Maybe I should make a Father Augustine here, but now he passed away. It's impossible to tell a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. So now, when baby crying, either they tell you that my pamper is full, please, I need to be cleaned, or that I'm hungry, feed me. That's how you can stop the baby from crying. Giving it food. Infant baby, infant. Now this all life, religions make it, also religions have worse effect on these misguidance. Misguided us, we are misguided people. So, Father Augustine was doing this. And I already read this book, so I knew what he was talking about. I'm okay, you're okay. So if you're okay, and this not okay, if I'm okay but you're not okay, that unhealthy. And if I'm not okay but you're okay, that also. So this book covers a lot more, right? Book. So we can come to this. No, is it by? No, this one I don't think is. That one, right, by the Jewish rabbi. Why do bad things happen to good people? Yeah. Not sure. Thomas Anthony Harris. I'm okay, you're okay. Yeah, this is the book. So you see these circles, but yeah, but here they don't they're different. They don't have, it doesn't come in. You see, but Father Augustine drew it like, anyways. Yeah, so this is the parent circle, this is the adult, and this is the child circle. And he told me I have lots of child. So he will supervise. I should supervise, not control my mind. Sorry. Not even control, with the mind, not control the child, but supervise with reason the child in me. That is, when I love someone, I can't live without them, that very get emotional, childlike, attached. Like child, Miss Disa come out of bathroom, she's got, poor lady, she's gone in the bathroom. Mummy, auntie, Etiria come out of bathroom. This me, child. And she say, what, this child is a pest, nuisance. I go in the bathroom, she not allow me. Please come out. Like that. Too much child. For example. So this. Anyways, God has messed it up. Islamic God also. And other religious gods. And even maybe, so Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Now you see it simultaneously happen when Kirtan, when he calls Radharani, I feel the need, it's like a, impulse, like from the heart I say, I have to call it out his name here. Can't stop. So someone calling me. So Jaya Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Many things of his I do not agree. And even have cases. They want him out of Canada, USA, make temples and whatnot. Those ashrams, sorry. Terrible, and he's even abused, raped. This terrible, very shocking. So I don't know what this is really. He called Radha and I answer him here. He said, Radha, Radhe, Paramahamsa. And I can't help it, even if I'm in the kitchen. When I hear him. So what is this? Poor Radha Rani, longing, you are not, at least get this, you are not alone. We all die in love and live in love. Right? There's an Indian movie song, O Babu, Humne To Pyar Kiya Hai. So tell them, Rumi say, what can I produce? I only have talent for loving you. Principle, so maybe Meera, Sham Dasi, Krishna Dasi. In this life she get love from Radha. Radha go to her. And Sri Ravi Shankar ji, what? कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, हम मीरा की तरह बुलाते नहीं. What Hafiz say? What this true love has vanished from every heart, right? And what this flame just flickering and going twirling around the moth that gets, goes to the fire and gets totally burnt out like a phoenix. And then you rise again. This not true love, Hafiz say that the flame flickering. Sorry, dervishes. Maybe talking about you. Imam Hussein's dervishes also. But there are Imam Hussein's Shias, madam, and crying. Who would go there? So I think about that. Who wants to cry and cry for love and sit on thorns and mourn thy loss? Mourn the beloved's loss. No one wants to do this. I promised myself I would do it, but I ended the promise. For Miss Disa, if you not come back, if I was a smile, I would be on your face. If I was happiness, I would be inside, making you feel happy. If I was a fence, I would defend you from all this, that, God knows what. Yeah. Then I write that, but if I not have this chance of being like this, then I will sit and mourn thy loss. On thorns. Sorry, I will sit on thorns and mourn thy loss. Ooh, so even I not want to sit on thorns anymore. 1989, enough. Who wants to do this? Terrible. Anyhow, back to this. So this, they mix it up. They give you intellectually some, and Allah said the signs of Allah. Then he say use logic. Then he say God knows what. They use intellect. And he's not the created, but the creator, but he's everlasting, Shias. He's ever living, isn't he? But not the way this Hayy is an attribute of his. Then what is he? We don't know who he is, then they give us Mashlul. So see where the Shias have, 12 Shias have made a problem, like confusion. If you look at it and compare it with what Imam Ali has said, and compare it with what is Ismailis have used Imam Ali, and they get to it like Dr. Khalil Andani. So the primal cause and the necessity, the wajib what is this necessity? But you see, intellectually they can explain it as a theologian, as a religious scholar. But who really gives it to you? Like Shiva, Hindus have, but they also, little problem coming when I was like, so we have to meditate, we have to do yoga. Muji giving it like this, easy. Even then there are problems happening. And what the Paramahamsa Vishwananda, I think, said, if I may, what I understood is that I've come here, although I was given a taste of emptiness, nothingness, but back into the game of love, the Leela of Krishna and Radha, that I can't avoid. I have to. The truth is this. Maybe some people have come to guide and they become gurus and they become unconditional love. I have come for Mira, like for example, let's say the whole, forget the scriptures now. Let's say what you won't find, even Paramahamsa sometimes talking like you can't find in that scripture, where were the gods crying when some sage wrote a letter and it was empty. One of his sermons recently, right, Paramahamsa, which one was it? So where the saint, or who was he? This is not in scripture, this, right? I couldn't find it. I even take down the names and all. And like that person is God or something, he writes to them. And the sister and the God crying. He not say God, but I assume a God. So the one who sent a letter, empty letter, crying. God, the one who sent an empty letter to this God, name different, I don't know. So Paramahamsa, Vishwananda's channel we go to, where this written in the Hindu scripture? Or maybe, no, not videos, live. Now, some 2 months ago or what, I shared this on Facebook, my Facebook. My Muslim family saying, what is she sharing? Sharing like a fanatic of, too much for us. She wants us to get into Hinduism. Like, yeah, one of these, like Darshan with Paramahansa Vishwananda or something. And about trust and love. Without love, there's no trust. Find out. Even Corinthian, the Bible, I don't know where the Bible got this from, Corinthian. Love is the greatest. 13, sorry. Faith, hope, love is the greatest. So you see where even Shia's Imam Ali, I show you a little bit and I'm off topic. I go off topic. I'll try to put it in notes this time. Next time when I come live stream. If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels but do not have love, I'm only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains. If I have a faith, what would that be in the Arabic Quran? Belief, Iman. If I have faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Here now the Shias and what Imam Hussein saying, what have you gained? If you lose Allah and you gain everything, all in life, material treasures, spiritual treasures, and you lose Allah, what have you gained? Imam Hussein saying, and if you have Allah and lost everything, what have you lost? So for them it's Allah. But here love is very important, which they have missed. Even Imam Hussein has missed. Because what happens when you have faith in Allah, trust in Allah, but you have not love in your heart? Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. Yes, you may have some knowledge of Allah's signs, but I'm missing what do you think that faith you can hold on to? The faith that you have in Allah, trust in Allah, right? But without love, like your knowledge, know-how, you have faith in Allah. How do you have faith in Allah? Because you know Allah exists, right? That's why you have faith in Allah, because you know Allah exists. And that's all you need to know. So if like they say in Urdu, agar Allah tumhare saath hai to kaun tumhare against? Who is against you? If Allah is with you, who can be against you? Or truth be with you? But if love, but this, by knowledge you know what the Sufis do? I don't think much by knowledge, but I think much by love they are close, they gain what? Nearness to Allah. Sufis are more like loving types. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Okay, all this we know about love, Corinthian, you can read it. But in the end, what? For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. If we leave this also. 13 Corinthian, and now 13 verse. And now these three remain. Iman, faith, I'm just putting in the Arabic Quran word for faith. Hope, Umeed, and love, hub. But the greatest of these is love. See how it has come to this. Now you read it out, or You may, if you're interested, and find out. I reason like a child. But you see here somewhere, not the proper. At least the Hindus have originally Radharani and that. You see, and Shias have that God created all this out of love for the 5 under the Kissa. Hadith Kissa, if you read of the Shias, you will find out. So out of love for these 5, Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, he created all this. Jibreel come down. And you can find this in Sunni, the hadiths that Sunni take, right? Sources. Salma's house. Tejani has written about this in one of his books. Then I was guided, perhaps. And he's quoted the hadith from which the Sunnis take also. So these were the 5. Salma's house, Prophet Muhammad. Salma says, Ya Rasulullah, Assalamu alaikum, like that. May I join you? He says, no, you cannot join me under the mantle, but you have a good end. Okay? Like that. So Allah created all this in Hadith Qissa. Jibreel tells them, the 5, and under the mantle, out of love for you. So Shias, they can't conceive that God is Ada without Radha. Krishna also is Ada without Radha. Paramahamsa Vishwananda's Kirtan. Radhe Radhe Kaho, Radhe Radhe. Shias can't conceive this what love is. And the best worship. I said the greatest worship is to heal the wounds of others. First, to find the ones we need to. But love is the greatest. When Iman is. Okay, I stopped believing in love because I felt that. But when you find out what. I stopped believing in love, that is it really hurt. And love is not enough. Then come out this song. No matter how much. You go love a covert narcissist and see what happened to you. Right? So love is not enough. So the gurus have not addressed this. There are covert narcissists. Even they themselves may be narcissists. We don't know. If they're doing things there's a case on Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Cases of rape and all this. Children, his disciples, are also male. Now. So sometimes love is not enough. So you stop believing in love, right? But and you're not supposed to give how to give unconditional love to a covert narcissist is walk away from him and love yourself first. Run the other side. Don't sit there, I'm going to be an empath, why this? No. I have loved this person, it cannot fail, we will talk like this, no. You can't save a covert narcissist. So save yourself. So have love for yourself, care for yourself. So love is not enough, right? But anyways, for covert narcissists, love is not enough, nor for narcissists. What is good is that you praise them. A narcissist ones, snobbish behavior, I'm above all, these are below me, all that. Love is not enough. So it was a great shock for me. Love cannot save a covert narcissist, nor an empath with his caring ways can save a narcissist. So here we have terrible. So now, anyways, so I leave that open now, and for this, but back to the topic. For now, I leave that open. Like, love is not enough. So I come to this, and this love cannot save everyone. Wait, I thought. Big shock of my life. Now, where am I? So sorry, I have not, but I wanted to come now. Is this the one? No. I have submitted my whole self to Allah. Surah 3, Ayat 20, yeah? Allah reveals His will through reason. Therefore, see, when every evidence based upon reason has been established to prove the truth of Islam, Allah reveals His will through reason. Right? Very, very good. You see, amazing, yeah. Of course, He's revealed His will through reason. Logic, no, you see, there's so many contradictions based upon reason, but has established to prove the truth of Islam. Every rational has been reason, evidence. Wait a minute. Why? When every evidence based upon reason has been established to prove the truth. Please tell me, has it? Has it? Prove the truth of Islam. Every rational human being should discard pride and prejudice and surrender his self to Allah, whole self, right? If you see the light of reason and submit to the will of Allah by accepting the universal religion of Islam. If this be Islam, ask God, do we not all live in Islam, right? Even now they're quoting God and they're quoting Carlyle, the historian. Yes, answers Carlyle. All of us that have any moral life, we all live so. As the Holy Prophet has observed, Islam is the natural religion that a child left to itself would develop, right? No. I left to myself would not develop Islam. Through developed child. But what about the child that has not been developed as yet? What is the child's religion? Or does he have a religion? He has life in him. Right? Innocence. Until we take the adults, take it away from him. Or when he reaches puberty. But tell me, is Islam for the child? Why at a certain time? If Islam was time, what about timeless religion, a religion for the children even? What about that? Ask that. Now we go to the will. So if you, okay, good and well, if you feel you have submitted to this Allah, who uses reason and all this, another thing, Surah Takwir ayat, right? Look at this, what Allah says. Oh, I think I've got it in my notes. Oh, goodness, but I have to search it out. Oh, I want to ask Magus this. Who is called Magus? Set the principle. No. Okay, I'll be distracted here. So I'll just go to Surah Takwir ayat. Where's Surah? I make these mistakes, sorry. The last, see now, even doing good, it is not what you will. So if you submit to Allah, right, and if you start becoming arrogant, ego come. So what self has submitted to Allah? So don't think that you are submitting to Allah. You have put in effort, you know. Don't become arrogant, telling people you have submitted to Allah also. Like this one Mudathir come and show off that he submitted to Allah. That is showing off. Why are you telling me this? The one who has truly submitted to Allah doesn't say this. It is for between Allah and him, personal matter. You are coming here hitting me with, oh, I submitted my whole will to Allah, my whole self to Allah. What is showing off? Well, when I submit I do it privately inside me, not tell others. That is showing off also. That ego coming. And look, ego coming here. So Allah cut the ego away, right? By saying to whoever among you wills to go straight, and you do not will. So, except that Allah wills, Lord of the world. So now, you say praise to Allah that I submitted myself to go on a straight path. And in London, what I meditate, contemplate, not the Hindu maybe observant. Like I say, how when a Sunni question me, my religion, like we go straight to Allah. Why love even Ahlul Bayt or go through Ahlul Bayt? I say, so I think like this, right? So Ahlul Bayt, leave that apart for now. Shall we go to Allah through His beloved? Because you see, in this also, in Surah Najm, no one see the greatest signs of Allah but Prophet Muhammad. And what Prophet Muhammad say? Wait a minute. In the Quran ayat it says, if you love Allah, follow me. Allah will love you. Right? Cut Radharani away. Like, come on. Sometime you Shias also, right? Prejudice, bias like that you have been taught to believe in. You are worshipping Prophet Muhammad and his all. Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, and you not even know it. You don't accept it. You deny it. How can you blame the Sunnis for denying so many things, like Imam Ali's being the first Imam and all that? Your companion has not strayed, nor has he. So how beautiful or how great is it to go to Allah through His beloved Habibullah, Rasulullah, His beloved messenger, Prophet Muhammad, al-Mustafa. Huh? Even to those polytheists who love Allah, Allah tell Prophet Muhammad to tell them, if you love Allah, follow me. Follow me. Then, meaning, Allah will not love you. This means what this ayat means. Follow me. If you love Allah, follow me. Quran ayat. So this for the Sunnis also, right? Help. And I cannot help you if you do not help. And we together here as civilized, sincere seekers of truth and knowing about her, if you want to find out through what I'm showing you, please don't bring your egos here and your whatnot statements here, cancelling us, saying we're misquoting. Even your religious scholars have dissenting views on ayats. And there are, even Prophet Muhammad's hadith says there are contradictions in. So please don't do this to us. This is now getting too much for me. It got too much and I shouted and screamed again. Early morning, disturbing the neighbors. My neighbor here maybe wake up late to go to work. And I wake him up early. And he start doing his tuck, 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 tuck. Maybe he's, I don't know what work here. Furniture work or what. Say, O Prophet, if you sincerely love Allah, then follow me. So if you sincerely love Allah, Allah will not love you back, right? This means if you do not follow the Prophet. Now let's bring Radharani and Krishna here. You know, Krishna make love above him, put love above him. Why? It seems like it. He tells Sri Dama, if Radharani wasn't, you say, so you believers in one Allah and only Allah. So he said, why Lord Krishna? To Krishna he questioned. Even that very, one Krishna, one God, not put anyone above God. Why you put the Radharani above you? Like you people, like the Muslims, right? Sri Dama, is it Sri Dama? And the curse on Radha he put. So they will come here. But I have a beautiful story, that Allah, God created all this. Anyways, for out of love to feel himself and enjoy. Sri Dama was the devotee of Lord Krishna who cursed Radha, leading to their separation for 100 years after a quarrel during which Radha insulted. This one story coming like this, that she insulted Krishna. Some versions of the story, see, there are different versions of the story. Some versions of the story say Sri Dama was upset that Radha's name was spoken before Krishna's. Now this is where I want to come. This is what I take here. While others claim he was angered by Radha's jealous reaction. This really story is getting... but this story, at least this one, this part. Why before Krishna? Why Lord Krishna himself, when God puts love above him, why is he doing that? Must be a great reason. Corinthian Bible has it. Even I think the Quran must have it somewhere. Right? Like this. Like, oh, this Allah has deceived. Look how he's so check out the Ra. If Allah puts love above him, like Lord Krishna for the Hindus is Allah, right? Bhagwan. He knows best what he's doing, right? Because you see in the Bible also it say, oh, God says, say, why I create these human beings? Really, I make a mistake. I regret creating human beings. Then for one only, he say, okay. So God regretting making what? He doesn't know he's not the all-knowing? Of course he's the all-knowing. Why he regret? In the Bible it say. You want to see this? God regret creating making human beings. Not some, huh? Oh, sorry. I'm so used to Bible verse. Genesis. See, AI overview, thank you. So easy. Take the easy way. Why take the hard way? The primary Bible verse describing God's regret over creating humanity is Genesis 6:6, which states the Lord regretted that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Ooh, God have a heart and it grieved him. So this Bible gateway also. The Lord regretted making human beings on the earth and his heart was grieved. Maybe I'm the heart of God, grieving. Radharani. Or, I don't know, I have been grieving since I got separated from Miss Tissa, my teacher. And no one can console me. You know, it's like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So Allah, these poor, I feel so terrible, you know, all these healers trying. Who will console the heart of God? Who is grieving? But, so what happens, Bible Gateway? Thank you. Here, the heart was grieved. Expression can be misleading in English, for heart in Hebrew is the seat of memory and judgment rather than emotion. So even that which doesn't have feelings is grieving. The judgment is grieving, but it have that feeling touch. The phrase is actually parallel to the first half of the sentence, the Lord regretted. Human beings are an essential part of the environment. But why? All this reason giving me, what's the use, right? What's the use? So my heart is grieving. Now you understand why? I'm not getting well. Now even I should understand. So what did God say? So what? Full chapter. Oh God. Bible Gateway, thank you. Warning of this. So now he saves some human beings. He know that he have a godly person on earth. Right? Then the Lord said, my spirit shall not remain in human beings forever, because they are only flesh. Origin of Nephilim. Now I have to understand. I don't know where it is. So for whom he say, okay, we go on. And I destroy all human beings, but one godly person or what? Noah or who? So the gist, anyways, a little bit this important, right? God even regretted making human beings. And so he went on for one godly person or something. What does really? Now, Sri Dharma and Radha, the whole Hinduism I don't believe in. Like, there are different stories here, like different versions, quarrel and jealousy. How can Radha be jealous? Radha cannot get jealous. I've wondered if I had a handsome husband, let's say the girls, women, but the trust I give to my husband, and I don't nag him around, and feel jealous. Like maybe if, in his workplace, maybe he's a tour guide and the women are looking, or he's famous, like Amitabh Bachchan or something. And even like a wife or someone getting jealous because the husband is famous, or both of them are singers, like that Indian movie, Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bhaduri. Jaya Bachchan. But her name in movies, I think, Jaya Bachchan or Jaya Bhaduri, that movie. So, Piya Bina Piya. So the husband becomes jealous of his wife. Both are singers, very good singers. So I say, I'm not going to become jealous, right? So I now start meditating. I see my husband, like women going to him for autographs. Yeah, like he's a very, like Junaid Jamshed. And in Pakistan also singers, right? Pakistani women going, running, and we want, or a cricket, okay, Imran Khan, yeah? Should I get jealous? So where does the trust come from? You know, even Indian song coming, that Radha Rani, Radha kyun jale? Why should Radha be jealous? गोपियाँ तो आनी जानी है, राधा तो दिल की रानी है. But, you know, I get angry at the word गोपियाँ आनी जानी. No, gopis sincerely loved Krishna, and Krishna should love them back, right? As sincerely as they loved him back, or even more. So what does Radha Rani? Radha, and what does love? The origin. We are on love, perhaps. Now this Indian movie song, गोपियाँ आनी जानी है, राधा क्यों जले? राधा तो दिल की रानी है. No. You must know that Radha. So I do this, right? I contemplate my husband, extremely handsome. Maybe like Krishna, or eyes, you know, and women. Not only what he's singing, his voice, but his entire. He's handsome, very handsome, most handsome man in the world. So there should be trust in between the husband and wife at this time. And even if the girls and women want to flirt with him or talk to him and need his attention and time, and they have a gathering of, let's say, signing time, signing a book he's written or something. Should I be jealous? Insecure? Like you see Americans like Mel Robbins, right? Should I be jealous now? Should the husband be jealous of Mel Robbins? Okay, I'll continue later. Something has started. So thank you so much for your attention, time and attention.